Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, an Amazing Spider-Man issue 794. This is the Red Goblin, issue number 1. All right, so Threat Level Red, part 1, actually. What we have here is Dan Slott, Christos Cage. They have got this story here that there is basically a plan within a plan. One plan not necessarily would have worked if it wasn't for something else happening. We have the Scorpio, all right? And he's been away for a year, and there's an hour left. And Spider-Man, he comes over here complaining about flying Coach, and he'd rather be fighting the Rhino. Look, I've flown Coach plenty of times. I don't think it's quite that bad. And I do it being 6'5". So yeah, I don't think Spidey's got that problem. Anyway, so these guys are waiting outside with Horizon Labs. They're waiting to try and contain him. Nothing is going to work. Nothing. And that makes sense, because if this guy's got all the knowledge that there is to know, then he should technically know this also. Anyway, so he's going to go and he's going to try and figure out some kind of a plan. Now, do we know what this plan is? No. And as long as we find out what that plan is at some point in the future, that's okay. Otherwise, this is a failed plot point. But I trust that we're going to figure out what this plan was. But he's going to go to Big Ben, and because obviously Scorpio gets away, and he goes to Big Ben. He's trying to upload information there because his company was the most recent to work on the project there. So Spider-Man goes and he's able to stop him. And the way he stops him, oh, I am impressed. I am impressed, especially for Spidey, who nobody dies. This was really good. I totally dug this. Go ahead and pick up this comic. Check it out. This was enjoyable. And at the end, there were two people who were in this private installation where the Scorpio key was kept, and they were going in there to get the Carnage symbiote. That's right. That's right. Guys, I have mentioned this. I never actually said exactly what it was because I was afraid to give up on the spoiler, but it's a review. Y'all should know by now. This is a review. So Harry Osborn now has the Carnage symbiote. So Red Goblin. Oh, I have been wondering where Carnage was. People have been asking, where's Carnage? Marvel Legacy. Haven't seen him forever. Where is he? Well, I don't know where Cletus Cassius is, but I do know where Carnage is right now. And at this particular moment, Harry Osborn and the Carnage symbiote, they've got some bonding to do. Yeah. Oh, man, this is going to be so bad for Spider-Man, so bad for the world. And I genuinely feel that this is going to be a fantastic story. Guys, I'm giving this comic book an A. This is beautiful. This is the way that stories are supposed to be written. Stuart Immonen on art. Enough said. And speaking of enough said, we got the Wolverine appearance here. Where is Wolverine? Where is Waldo? Basically, Wolverine was at Big Ben. Not at the same time, just a little bit later. Somebody says, hey, you need to get by, mate? And he says, no, it's not time yet. Could have been worded a little bit better, but basically, you're going to get into action? No, it's not time to get into action yet. Cool, man. Cool. This was, I don't know. This was no better, no worse than any of the other ones that we've seen so far. The little appearances is what it is. It's cute. I forget about them. I forget that it's even there by the time I get to the end of the comic book. I forget about it immediately afterwards. Whatever, man. Anyways, Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.